everyone, my name is Biddy and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. Today we're going to be touring my island, Hamu. Hamu is a town core island that is full of kitties. This island is version 1. I plan on actually redoing my island again after this tour, which I'm really excited for because I want to do an all new theme. Here is a look at my map. We have Kabuki, we have Pearl, Rudy, Tingy, Tom, Punchy, Lolly, Cat, Kiki, and Raymond. Let me know down below which kitty is your favorite, and of course if you want to visit my island, there is my dream address right there. And if you do happen to visit my island, please let me know on Twitter. I would love to see your reaction to it. And without further ado, let's get into the tour. So starting off, here is my island flag. It's actually based off of one of my Twitch emotes called Biddy Cozy. It's my cat Biddy all cozied up in a blanket for the October theme that I originally had for my island. But as you can see, it is now winter time, so there is snow everywhere. And as you walk in, we have our little cat shrine, an ode to all the kitties on the island. And then over here is my personal house. I decided to keep like a little workbench station, excuse me, outside here just for ease of access, so I could easily get in and out of my storage as I need to and to craft stuff. And starting over on the left, here we have the campsite. And I'm really happy with how this came out. I really just wanted to put like, the campsite kind of front and center, as well as like this little bridge that connects over to our little park area. Excuse me, Punchy, I will talk to you in a little bit. And over here, I didn't really decorate my beaches too much, or the rocks to my beaches as well, but I at least made this like little additional picnic area or a camping area. And of course we have Captain's Pier. And walking back over this way, we'll start with going up towards the resident service area, and then we'll make our way towards the left, and then we'll go towards the right. So here we have my resident service. I'm actually really happy with where my resident service is. I got pretty lucky with the placement of it being not super far away from my airport, but also not close either. And of course, here is our little train station, complete with gyroids as our little passengers. They're getting ready to go on a trip. I wonder where they're going though. Any suggestions? One of the main features of my island I really wanted actually was my train station, so I'm really happy with how that came out. And of course, if you're curious of like any of the QR codes I'm using, I will have them in my description down below. And here is the villager side of my island, their little town area. I try to customize like each house exterior as well as the interior and what the houses look like to kind of match the villagers. I didn't revamp them too much, but I do have videos of like all their exteriors if you're curious of what any of them look like. So here we have Tom's house. And Tom and Punchy actually get along so well, and that's one of the reasons why I have their houses so close together. And then we have Pearl, our queen, the seamstress of the town, working with the Able sisters as well as Mr. Kabuki. I'm 99% sure they're dating. I always see them together and it's so precious. And then up here we have Raymond's house, followed by Tingy's house over here, and of course, who doesn't love rocking chairs? Let's be honest. And then up here we have Rudy's house, as well as Cat's house. She loves music, and so I wanted to give her like her own like little concert area. And then over here we have Kiki's house as well as Lolly. I always put these two together specifically because they both love books, and it's one of my favorite things about them is that they both love books. So I think they're always great to put together as neighbors, and Kiki and Lolly are two of my favorite cat villagers. Kiki's my all-time favorite, but Lolly's definitely up there. She is so sweet. Now heading over to the right side of my island, I decided to make like this bamboo and like Zen garden area. Not at all necessary, but I figured it'd be nice to have a place if I ever needed to harvest bamboo for any DIYs. And over here we have the community farm. I'm actually really happy with how this part of my island came out. I just recently uploaded the video of this. I know it's a bit sped up, a little bit more than people wanted, which I took account of, and I will be sure to be better about that, but I'm really happy with how this part of my island came out. We have our orchard down here, and of course all the crops, and I was inspired by a Instagram post I actually saw of like doing like a building like this, and if I can find the creator I will definitely give them credit, but if you know who I'm talking about, you rock. And over here, just to kind of fill in the space, I took the time to chop down some trees and add in like this little pond area, just as like a way to get more bugs and things, because one of my goals for my island Hamu is to complete like all of the Nook Mile achievement stuff. So getting all the bugs to complete the museum is essential. And so up here we have our little shopping district for the Able sisters, as well as the Nooks, the Nook brothers. And that comes right off to the right of Cat's house. So you can go shopping over here, which as you go up this path, it leads to my museum, which is a multi-part museum. And so, of course, we have Red's Secret Beach, totally not fakes. But over to the left here, we have our butterfly and flower garden dedicated to all the beautiful butterflies in this game. I wanted to take the time to just make like this beautiful little area for all of the butterflies, and let's look at this view. I'm actually really happy with how this came out. I thought it looked so beautiful, just to make like a very simple pond for, you know, just a way to get not only the fishes I need that are up on the 3rd tier, but also just to incorporate some nice design for, you know, the museum. Which, continuing on with the museum, here we go. We have Blather's curation office right here. And of course, you know, we have our wonderful displays, a place for folks to park their bikes if they came here on their bike. Little sitting area. And of course, we have Brewster's Cafe and Bakery if you're looking for treats or just a place to relax outside while you're enjoying the museum. Which up here, I kind of made like an extension to a museum. I did upload a video about this, but it did not show this part because actually that part of the footage actually got corrupted, unfortunately. So I didn't get to show that, but at least now you get to see it. So here's like an additional like inside part to the museum. Here we have like, you know, your studying and geology area, as well as your fossils and gyroids. And of course we have our art display and an ode to Celeste of all the beautiful stars, and of course a rock garden, which I'm really happy with how it came out. I think it looks beautiful up here. And continuing downward, continuing on actually with the museum, is the fish area down here, which doubles as both a fish area for the museum as well as a dock or pier for fishing and for my boats. As you can see, We have our little fishing area. And, oops, sorry, cat. You can come down and get some fish here if you want some, of course. That is your fancy. Let me get y'all a good view of this. I'm actually really happy with how this like little shop over here came out. It's really simple, but I'm really happy with it. And continuing on with the pier, we of course have a little lighthouse out in the water, which I was a little unsure about it at first, but I actually really think it looks quite nice. And yeah, that's my island. I am really happy with how this island came out. It took a while to kind of figure out what exactly I wanted to do with it. It went through quite a few renditions, and honestly, all in all, I'm really happy with it. I made a lot of emphasis on my villager homes because, as you can see on my map, they do take up quite literally half of the map, which I'm totally okay with. And I might keep them where they are. I might change it up. We'll see whenever I work on Hamu version 2.0. But I hope y'all enjoyed this quick tour. Please be sure to let me know again if you stop on by, take photos, send me all the things. My Twitter link is down below. Feel free to @ me. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And I will see you guys and gals and Navre pals in the next video. Take care, everyone.